Shalom. First and foremost, before I begin, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'asum, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asum, Rakah Kadas, the honors to the apostles and elders, a great most on much respect to you brothers out there that's preaching his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Tabernacle David, hopeful elect, and the speckled bird, and want to say shalom. So, as you see here on the screen is some great men, some great men. And, down there, the four down there, the apostles and elders, a great millstone, they're great men and great examples of how to be in this truth, how to stay fervent, how to stay on fire for this truth. They've been out there on the highways and byways for 30 plus years pushing this word, so it's a great example for younger brothers that's coming into this truth. Hey, go hard, man. Go hard for this truth. All right, get built up, learn these scriptures, and go out there and preach his word. So I say that because I have the scripture right here. 1 second. Now Revelation 3:15. Let me go ahead and get that. Revelation 3:15. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would that thou wert cold or hot. You see, the Lord wants you to be either cold or hot, man. Just plain and simple. He wants you to be either on fire for this truth, or if this ain't for you, just don't even deal with it, man. Don't even deal with it. Because you have dudes that will come into this thing, there's many examples, dudes that will come into this thing, stay on fire for this truth, and then they let the demons stay around at their front door, and they let them in, and they start falling off, and eventually, their demon invites more and more demons to their house, and they fall out the truth. They fall out the truth, man, or they just they just lukewarm, as we'll read, just lukewarm, just kind of in it, kind of not. I have a homie in the world. I let him know about this truth, and he was on fire for it at first, and then now, he can't let go of that smoking weed demon. So he's just lukewarm about this truth. So pretty much, I just really stopped dealing with him, man. Just stop dealing with him, because I need in this time of my life, especially now in these perilous times, man, you need real soldiers right beside you, man. Or nobody at all. You need to go hard. You got to go through that straight and narrow by yourself, man. You can't save nobody. You got to make sure and check your spirit that you going hard for the truth. That's why I'm making this video, checking your spirit to make sure that you're going hard in this truth. This is a video for myself, and if you're listening, you check your spirit as well. Make sure that you're going hard for this truth, man. It's verse 16. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. So the Lord ain't dealing with somebody that's just lukewarm, just going through the motions. You're not supposed to go through the motions, man. There's a lot happening, man. The prophecies are popping out the page, man. So you got to make sure, once again, check your spirit. Check your spirit. Fight them demons. All right? Pray for more faith. Pray for more faith, man. Pray to the Lord that you endure to the end. Pray for the downfall of this wicked-ass kingdom. That's what you're supposed to be doing, going hard for this truth. Matter of fact, let me get this. This is 1 Corinthians. Was going to get this later, but shoot, it's all in the spirit. It's 1 Corinthians 15. I get 56, 57. 1 Corinthians 15 and 57. But thanks be to power, which given us the victory through our Lord Yahushua Hamashiach. All right. We already got the victory, man. Just have that in the back of your head. We already have the victory. But we want to be able to see the victory. So you got to go out there and put in work. You know, like I was telling people, man, you go to work and they're not going to pay you to do half of the job, man. You know, especially if you're working on a car or you're in a plant, you know, you building stuff. You know, and that job ain't going to pay you for doing half of the work, man. So that's the same with this truth, man. You know, you got brothers, well, dudes, I should say, that's out there that still are not outside preaching this word. You know, they just only doing sit downs. They're not outside preaching his word. Well, you're lukewarm. You see, you don't wholeheartedly and trust in Yahweh Bashim outside. You lukewarm. You know, you've been in this thing long enough and you still just sitting down, doing sit downs, man. You ain't going to endure to the end. You see? You ain't going to get paid. You know, what the Lord's going to give you is that nuclear missile, man, for just doing half of the work, man. That's being lukewarm, you know? That's being lukewarm. Verse 58, therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, you see, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as you know that your labor, you see, your labor is not in vain in the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. Okay, your labor is not in vain. So you're supposed to go hard, man. Check your spirit, making sure that you are going hard for the Lord. You know, different brothers got different talents, different measures of talents, I should say. So, go by your measure of talents. And if you want more talents, ask the Lord for more talents. And the Lord will build you up and give you more talents, man. Okay, if that's in his will. You know, but first and foremost, make sure that this is your first love. Make sure that this is your first love. Okay? Because I give you example, I had a argument, you know, this was to check myself, man. I had an argument with family members, man. You know, they trying to make me go out there and vote and stuff. I'm like, why you texting me this stuff, man? You know I don't believe in that stuff, man. Like, oh man, you got to go out there and vote. Got to do it, man. It's for our people. I'm like, ain't y'all Christians, man? And you give them the scriptures, man. Deuteronomy 17 and 15, I believe. And it just goes to show you these Christians don't believe it, man. Rather be your family, members or friends, you know. They don't believe the scriptures. Even though they call themselves, you know, Bible-believing people. You know, what they believe in is Babylon the Great. They don't believe in these scriptures. They don't wholeheartedly trust in the Lord. You know, I'm literally sending them scriptures about hey, what time period we in? Hey, we are literally in the end times. We are literally seeing uproars and riots right now, and you talking about voting? It ain't gonna change your situation, man. And Lord is gonna look at you, man, when all hell breaks loose and you crying to the Lord's gonna act, you know, the men of the Lord or whatever the Lord has it, you know, they're gonna be like, call on Joe Biden, call on Kamala Harris. That's your savior, man. Call on them. So, you know, I'm texting them all that, you know, pretty much getting in a big argument about it. And I pretty much got down, man. I was like, damn, man, I love them. But it just seems like they ain't gonna make it, man. So it had me down for a little second. And then I had to pick myself up. I'm like, why am I getting down, man? Why am I getting down in the spirit? Why am I letting this affect me? You know? I can't let that affect me, man. That's part of eating the whole roll. Part of eating the whole roll is dealing and understanding that, you know, your family members, some of your family members and friends just ain't gonna make it. That's part of eating the whole roll. You know, there's woes, destruction that's gonna happen to people that's not gonna get it. But it's gonna be okay. If they're Israelites, They coming back in the kingdom. Don't be stressing too hard. If they Israelites, they coming back in the kingdom. And they're gonna be in their right mind. And they gonna understand that you was right and they were wrong. All right, so don't get too down about that, man. So I had to check myself, man. You know it's a little rebuke to myself, man. Had to check my spirit. Make sure I'm rolling in the right spirit, man. Matter of fact, let's get Luke 12 and 53. Luke 12 and 53. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Okay? That's hey, that's just the truth, man. This truth is not going to abide with everybody, man. Even though they may be your family members or friends, you grew up with them, this truth is not going to abide with them. It's not going to be sound doctrine into their ears, man. Matter of fact, I should have got this up here. This is verse 51. Suppose ye that I come to give peace on earth. I tell you, nay, but rather division. You see? Division. And, that arguments with my family members. Hey, that's just the scriptures being fulfilled, man. Right before my very eyes. That's just the scriptures being fulfilled. And once again, I had to check myself. You brothers and few sisters, hey, gotta check yourself. Understand that everybody's not going to get this truth. If like the apostles and elders say, if a nigga can't get it, hey, we moving on. You got to go through this straight and narrow by yourself, man. You can't save nobody. Lord willing, he'll have mercy upon you and your household. The Lord deems you worthy. However the story goes for you. But you can't save nobody. For henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2 and 2 against 3. You see? The Lord is not coming to send peace on earth. He's not coming to give everybody rainbows and lollipops, man. He's coming back with a sword. You see, he's coming back with a sword. And since we're in Luke, let's go up here. This is Luke 12 and 37. Blessed are those servants whom the Lord, when he cometh, shall find watching. You see, the apostles and elders, they've been out there 30 plus years. And so that's a great example to us younger brothers. Hey, keep on going hard, man. Keep on going hard in this truth. Watching, turning on the news. Hey, it's a lot of stuff happening. You got that storm in New York, man. Pray for the apostles and elders, and, every brother, man. Pray for them that's in this truth, that they good, because the Lord's bringing hell upon this earth. Verily I say unto you that he, let me read that again. Blessed are those servants whom the Lord, when he cometh, shall find watching. Verily I say unto you that he shall gird himself and make them sit down to meat, and will come forth and serve them. You see? And if he come in the second watch or come in the third watch and find them, blessed are those servants. So no matter what time, those servants are going to still be going hard for the Lord, no matter what time the Lord comes. And this, know that if the good man of the house had known what hour the thief would come, he would have watched and have not suffered in his house to be broken through. You see, that's our people. They looking for a sign, So if they knew what time the Lord would come, they'd be wicked as hell and then wait till the last hour to get themselves right. But the Lord ain't dealing with people like that. Be ye therefore ready also, for the Son of Man cometh at an hour when ye think not. Okay? The Lord is coming at an hour when you think not, man. So stay ready. Stay ready. Keep on pushing this truth, man. All right? Checking your spirit. Pray for the brothers, man. Doing this work. Then Peter said unto him, Lord, speakest thou this parable unto us, even to all? And the Lord said, who then is the faithful and wise steward, whom his Lord shall make ruler over his household, to give them the portion of meat in due season? Blessed is the servant whom the Lord, when he comes, shall find doing so. You see, blessed is the servant that's out here pushing his work, watching, praying, fasting. Okay? Blessed is that servant, not playing around, not being lukewarm in this truth. Or of truth, I say unto you, that he will make the ruler over all that he have. You see, the Lord's going to give us rulership when he comes back. But first, Babylon the Great got to fall. But you got to keep on doing your work, man. But if that servant say in his heart, my Lord delay his coming, and shall begin to beat the manservants and the maidens, and to eat and to drink, and to be drunkard, the Lord of that servant will come in the day when he looketh not for him, and at an hour when he is not aware, and will cut him in sunder, and appoint him his portion with the unbelievers. You see, a dude that's lukewarm, a dude that falls out, and he's going to be with the unbelievers, man. Going to be cut asunder. He's going to be destroyed. So that's why I'm telling you, hey, brothers, check your spirit, man, making sure that you staying hard, going hard for this truth. And that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. You see? Hey, that should put some fear, man, on you, man. Because we ain't trying to be beaten with many stripes. But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. For unto whosoever much is given, of him shall be much required. And to whom men have committed much, of him they will ask the more. I am come to send fire on earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? Okay? So the Lord has given you a portion, man. And you got to go out and push your portion, man, and not play no games. Okay? Because if you're now out here pushing this word, you've been in the truth 3-4 years, and all you doing is sit downs or nothing, but you can break down the word like it ain't no tomorrow. Hey, the Lord's going to cut you down, man. All right? The Lord ain't playing no games. Okay? Because the Lord is coming on earth to send fire. All right? So check your spirit, man. Make sure that you're going hard for this truth, Lord willing, that this was edifying. Shalom.